All right, chat. Welcome. Welcome. I'm going to be switching it up just a little bit. Because I'm tired of listening to the same music. So I can't get hit with copyright infringement on YouTube. Or Twitch kind of lets you get away with some things. So I'm gonna be playing a different playlist and whatnot over there. So if you hear different things, that's why. And if YouTube you hear nothing, that's why. But that's why Tiger Forever, that's why in the beginning when you said like, hey, I don't hear any sound, that's because I was testing it out to see how it sounds. Let's see if I get hit with anything. But yeah, I need to make a new playlist, but there's so many of those generic things I can't stand anymore. So anyway, Tiger Forever, long overdue, excited about tonight's gameplay, dude. Me too. I'm excited. I haven't played Ashes in so long, so it'll be fun to get back into it. I dropped the hammer on Kinfire Delve series plus game mat and the upgrade. You have to let me know what you think about the upgrade. I was kind of on the fence with it, especially the dice. Like I didn't feel like the pictures of the dice were really bad, so I didn't know how it would be or whatnot. So but yeah, definitely let me know. Next few months are gonna be wild for the drops. Nice. Okay, just want to make sure it's doing all right. Cyber Jace, welcome to chat. Hopefully you're doing well. Cap, welcome to chat. Evening, everyone. Hopping on just for a second before my mother-in-law shows up at my front door. Have a great night. Godspeed. Sound off. Link, welcome to chat. Hopefully you're doing well. Mastermind, hey, how's it going, man? Haven't seen you in a little while. Feeling better? I'm still like stuffed up. I need to get better before Sunday. Sunday's when we're gonna be like or not I'm gonna be traveling for work. So it'd be nice that I feel better before a long flight. So ever so mild crack in the extended no. 16 seconds. Tell me, did you lose along? No, I'm just stuffed up and kind of sick sounding. So good luck. I heard the TSA lines have been awful. Hey, other guy. Yeah, I'm not too worried. So I have clear and pre-check. And honestly, the airport I'm flying out of had bad lines like the first day. And then now that they have more agents there, like I heard it's not that bad now. So I'm not too worried about it. I'll show up a little earlier. I'm one of those weird people that shows up um, like 30 minutes before takeoff and then just like tries to walk on the plane. So I'm kind of a psychopath in that way, but whatever, it works for me. Where to travel to? The worst city in the planet, Las Vegas. I cannot stand Las Vegas. I do not like it. I do not enjoy it. I don't gamble, right? I don't enjoy gambling. I don't think it's fun. So that's already terrible. Like that's the main thing you do, right? Everything is overpriced. So that annoys me because I have to, even though I'm expensing everything, it's still like I have to like, you know, justify the expenses of a $12 bottle of water and whatnot. So I don't like that. Like I don't mind having like a drink or two, but I'm not like not crazy about it, you know what I mean? So um yeah, whatever. Like that's not super exciting. So this is a lot that's not really that exciting. Absolutely would do on the Campfire Dice. Appreciate it. When are you gonna do a 24-hour stream? Maybe this summer I could do one. Realistically, we'll probably do it the way that we did it last time. Where I'll stream like 6 hours, and then for every sub and whatever, I'll extend the time a certain amount up to 24 hours. Realistically, is what I'll do because I have to milk money from you all. So streamers gotta stream. But I do want to do something. It probably won't be until after I'm done traveling. So like I have this trip, and then in May I have a really long 10-day trip, and then like after that is the summer when things slow down a little bit. It's probably a little easier. 30 minutes before takeoff is spicy. 30 minutes before doors close is understandable. But with kids, I've been wanting. Yeah. You can't do it with kids. So, like if I'm doing it with novels and my son, like we go early and that's fine. For me, because the airport I'm flying out of is a hub, so like I know if I miss a flight, it's usually like there's another one, and I'm pretty like I've flown a lot in my life, so I'm pretty good at like rerouting maps and like just telling the agent what I want to do, and they just do it. And like I have status, so like I can board early, but boarding early is always kind of silly to me because I'm just sitting on a plane longer. And it's like my seat's not going anywhere. So what's the point? You know what I mean? So I don't really care. So I try when I'm by myself to be the last one on the plane. Like I don't need to be on the plane. Like I'd rather just like walk around, grab a coffee, and like hang out. I also am one of those annoying people that like will when you can get up will eventually at some point like get up and kind of stay in the back for a little bit because like I'm 6'3", so like economy seats only fit so much, and sometimes I get economy plus, sometimes I don't. But even in economy plus, like I still like get close to touching the seat, so it's not comfortable by any means. But anyway, so I'm one of those annoying people. And then of course, because like I'm a 37-year-old dad, I like talk to the flight attendants and the guys and gals back there and ask them about their day or whatnot. So I'm that guy. Sometimes they hate it, sometimes they're fine with it, as long as you're not like a jerk or anything. And then I'll do that for like 5-10 minutes and sit back down. I don't pace the plane. I know people who pace up and down. That makes me nervous when people pace, so I don't do that. I just try to stay in the back. People have been upward over their hotels lately. What, Vegas? What about? I mean, it's not shocking, but what about? You enjoy having the plane door hit you in the back, closing? Man, I will help them and close and arm the door myself. That's fine. I know how to do it. Well, I know the general gist. So, sorry, hold on. I realized the filter's on from this morning. Can you beat the Marvel Champions Collection in 24 hours? I mean, if you're playing like the Goat Valkyrie, it's certainly possible. Yeah. Are you playing Ashes of Creation? No. Wait, did I just write Ashes? Oh no, I wrote Ascendancy. Yeah, I spelled it right. Thank God. But welcome, no. Hopefully you're doing well. Vegas hasn't been a destination for me since Elvis and the Rat Pack resided there for shows. That's amazing and awesome. I have gone seen Fat Elvis, like that's his name, Fat Elvis, who plays at Harrah's. Yeah, plays at Harrah's. So I've seen that. He's really good. Like he sounds a lot like him. It's really impressive. Or something about having bed bug issues, but I mean, probably. I mean, it's disgusting. It's an absolute disgusting town. And like we stay at like nice hotels. Like we don't pay for them. We get them comped because as journalists, we all wink and nod at each other and it's like, whatever. So anyway, we stay at like quote unquote nice high end hotels, but they're still like gross. They're still gross. There's like a whole check you could do to look for bed bugs and stuff. I usually do that most of my stays at hotels, even at the high end ones. You pull back the top mattress and you can see them if you see them. I've never had a room with bed bugs though. I've had other dead things in my room. That's been fun, like bugs, like cockroaches and stuff. That's fun. And then I remember I did that in, God, was that California? I want to say it was like Long Beach or something like that. I think it was somewhere in California. It was at Holiday Inn Express because I really wanted the breakfast, which was cinnamon rolls because I really like cinnamon rolls. And I remember just seeing like a dead cockroach and like, so I went down to the front desk because I have status. And I was like, hey, I'm kind of an important person. I didn't say it like that, but you know what I mean? And I was just like, hey, there's like a dead cockroach in my room. Like, can I just get a new room? And the manager was there and he's like, I don't know if it's gonna be much different in any other room, but I'll put you in one. I was like, well, that sounds lovely. And he did. He put me in a different room and it was clean. So I was like, okay, cool. I just made sure to keep I usually get 2 queen beds. So I plot my bags on the other bed just in case. I just don't want to bring anything home, So, Captain, welcome to chat. Hopefully you're doing well. Unstoppable showed up in the mail yesterday. Ascendancy showed up today. Oops, no, it's awesome. Love it. If the roach died, it means the room was clean. Yeah, I mean, that's one way of looking at it for sure. I mean, you're not wrong. That's for sure. Jim, welcome chat. Sounds like Long Beach. Lived there for a year. Yeah, yeah. There was, I think it was that same hotel at Long Beach too. I was eating breakfast, and I was the only one because I got up really really early. And like some guy like came in and was like trying to tell the manager that he was staying there, but he didn't have his key, which is always possible. But the guy didn't have ID and could not tell him his name in order to get a room. And I was like, this is an interesting scam, but you need to do better with it. Like you need to just like think of a really generic name that would surely get you in. The reason why CSI Last Crime was on TV for over 20 years, crimes and grime, yeah. It's crazy. You see some crazy stuff when you're in Vegas. It's just, like I said, it's a gross town. I'm sorry if anyone lives in Vegas or really enjoys it. To each their own. My one coworker loves Las Vegas, but she's a big gambler. She loves gambling. So she loves it. And that's chill. That could be your thing. I like Kentucky because I like bourbon and I like Disney. So I like Florida, right? I'm a pretty simple guy. And I know there's people that hate Disney. That's totally chill. To each their own. But yeah, it's always the American hotels that are the worst. When I travel internationally, very rarely do I stay in a gross hotel. I have the one time I stayed at a hotel in Italy, in this very small town. Don't ask me what it is. When I come back from my Italy trip this year, I'll tell you which town it is because they all blur together because it's 10 different nights in 10 different spots, or 9 different nights in 9 different spots. But one of the things was that I got into my hotel room after a really, really long day. And they're like, okay, you have time to shower, dress, and we're going to go to dinner. I was like, okay. So I get into my room, put my stuff down, go to the bathroom, and there's this giant tub. And I'm like, okay, that's kind of cool. Whatever. And I see the spigot for it and whatnot. And I look around and I realize there's no shower here. This is a non-showering bathroom. This is only baths. And I was like, this is wonderful. So I figured out how to take a shower in a bath. Not easy, not comfortable, not enjoyable. That was the worst thing that ever happened internationally for me in a hotel room. Probably the worst. Then the fire nation attacked. Bowl method shower, basically. It was good times. It was good times. The only other thing that's annoying too, a lot of international hotels, is like the bar area isn't ever like open, like ever. Like it's open like really weird times, and that's it. D20 stiff white powder house. No, I'm just blowing my nose. Oh wait, I can allow this message. That's how I stay so jazzed up now. That's how I keep my energy going. So like the bar area will never be open, and like that's always annoying because like if I want like something to eat quick or just like a soda or whatever, or like a coffee, especially if I'm in Italy, I'm just drinking coffee nonstop. Just like I have to go to the front desk and be like, hey, does anyone work in the bar? And they're like, no, it's only 6 p.m. And I'm like, yeah, I want to give you money, and they don't care. Just get a bowl of water and old school it. You joke. I've done that. I have done that. Sniffing powder donut. But yeah, it's a good time. It's a good time. So anyway, yeah, my next 2 trips are my next 2 big ones, and I don't think I have anything else for quite some time, which is good. Which is really good because I'm tired. I'm old. Can't travel like I used to. My one boss still does it all the time. He's like every week somewhere else now. I don't know how he does it because he's like 58 and miserable. Not taking bubble bath with you is a newbie mistake. It's hard to get through security. They're a little weird about liquids. But I guess I sometimes check a bag. I probably will this time. I'm tired of carrying around a wheeled bag everywhere. Because I usually have a wheeled bag and like I have a very small backpack I wear. So it fits easily under the seat. Because like all I need with me is like a few basic things and like my Switch or my Steam Deck, whatever I bring, and like a book, and I'm good. right? I'm good. And my charger. So, wait, Link, we're gonna get to that in a second. I gotta know what you're gonna do. So yeah, so what was I going with that? Oh yeah, so I only keep like a small backpack, so I can like tuck that under me and whatever. And then what I do, which is like wrong, is that once the plane takes off and it's at 30, cruising altitude, I take the book bag from under the seat and put it against like my seat, like on the ground, so I can actually stretch out my legs. No, you're not supposed to, but whatever. WrestleMania isn't shaping up this year. Might skip it since they're no longer doing pay-per-view on Netflix. What's it on now then? Oh wait, is it on ESPN now? I'm just saying, according to Stephanie McMahon, if I use a VPN to get to Canada, you can watch it through Netflix on there. That I have been watching the pay-per-views, and I do not own ESPN. But yeah, it's in Vegas again, which was such a poor choice. They're not selling tickets well. Tony Montana could do it. D2010. I mean, that's true. That's true. AW, welcome to chat. I went to a conference last year at the Gaylor Palms. I actually know exactly where that is. In Orlando, the hotel was overbooked. Long story short, they put me in the presidential suite that normally goes for $3K a night. That's awesome. That's actually legit. I've stayed at a few of the Gaylor hotels, and the other one I've stayed at that I really hate. Oh shoot, what's it called? There's two of them, and they're both really bad. Oh my gosh, I can't remember. It'll come to me later. It's not even a chain. It's just like 2 or 3 hotels that exist out in Orlando. God, they're awesome. Or awful. I don't know why I say awesome. But that's cool that you got that. RIP WWE Network. Dude, we didn't even know how good we had it. The suite was larger than an apartment. That's fair. That's awesome. Too old for VPNs? Nah, you're never too old. I use them all the time for work because I have to protect my data. I've had too many credit cards numbers get stolen from most likely my phone connecting to Wi-Fi and stuff. So I have it on my phone all the time. And then I just put it on Apple TV when we want to watch stuff like pay-per-views. They can't prove we're not Canadian, eh? And also, again, Stephanie McMahon told me it's okay. She encouraged it. She had a whole ad from ExpressVPN or Nord or whatever it was. I'm not going to go to WrestleMania with those prices. Spend like $200 to get floor seats at AEW. That's awesome. We went to SummerSlam last year, Novels and I. And yeah, I think for 2 nights for each of us, it was like $600. Like, so $300 a night, $300 a night. It wasn't quite that. I think it was a little less, but it was roughly that much. I'll tell you, it was our first wrestling event. We went live. It was phenomenal. Oh, we enjoyed it so much. But yeah, the prices keep getting crazy. D20 never knows I stole his credit card because I bought Sonic Match of the Get. Yeah, I just assumed that was me. I mean, that's fine. I lived out a travel backpack 6 days, no problem. Yeah. I do my small backpack and a carry-on usually. My max I can get out of that is 11 days. This is the longest I've ever done. It's tough because I also have to bring like suit jackets and stuff like that and like fancy clothes for dinner. So like that's tough to deal with. But other than that, it's pretty simple. Back in the day, Novels, if she's listening, hopefully she doesn't mind me saying this. She used to travel for her old job a lot. So she was gone like 3 weeks at a time, but they got to do like laundry service and whatnot. And I was like, that's the way to do things. That's the way to do things. Hey, speak of wrestling / AEW. Yeah, first live event for me was Mania 39. The wife and me went $500 for tickets. Was that? Oh yeah, no, 39 was still one night, right? Were they good seats at least? I mean, that's pretty good for WrestleMania. Yeah, I know people hate Vince McMahon and whatnot, and it's totally fine and whatnot. Or 39 was too. Okay, so was it 500 for both nights or each night? But Vince, one of the good things they did is he never wanted to price out families. And ever since TKO bought WWE, they don't care. Those cards that I match together, I could summon Leonardo, enchant him with Supersonic, with Web Slingers. Nice. WWE is having some PR issues, in my opinion, and Triple H gets on there and shows his millions of dollars of WWE collection. I'm like, yeah, this isn't gonna help. Both nice for 500. That is really good. That's really good. I mean, that was cheaper than what we paid for SummerSlam last year in Jersey. What was 39? Was that California? 39? Was that the Hollywood one? Or was Hollywood after that? It was Hollywood 40. I always get them confused. That was night one of Cody's story, or first year of Cody's story when he lost, I guess. Cody loses to Roman. Okay. Prices for wrestling. I went online for a trip to England for Liverpool soccer, 500 plus bucks for nosebleed. Nope. Yeah. I ever talked to someone about that, like how hard would it be to get Liverpool tickets? And they're like, oh, no. I was like, no, but like how hard? They're like, no, like you can't. I was like, oh, okay. Sammy and Kevin beat the Usos. Okay. I don't like Sami Zayn. Fun fact about me. Can't stand him. Kevin I like, though. I miss him. Hopefully he comes back. What I really want is Chris Jericho to come back just solely to do the list. That's it. I just hope he comes back, does the list, and retires. I want to experience that one last time. Wreckage of my... The list versus the curse. There's some good times. I love it. Good times. Oh, I love it. You beat the Marvel. Oh, you beat the Marvel. Oh. Sorry, I was hearing myself on something. Stupid kick. It was all of a sudden like, hey, let's play your sound. Okay. All right, so yeah, tonight we're gonna be doing Ashes Reborn. I don't know what though. I haven't built anything out. So we have to do that. So we'll do that together a little. Let's go. That's the motivation I need. Okay. So we will do the Ascendancy enemy. But I'm going to pick a random Phoenix Born. We're going to go with them. Okay. I'm becoming. All right, here she is. Those can just go there. I gotta shuffle those decks in soon. Wait a minute. Where are the rest of our cards? Oh, they're all those. Duh. Like looking right at them. Is there any more? Sorry, chat. I'm gonna be sniffling the whole time. Hopefully, y'all don't judge me too much. I mean, I know you, chat. You are, but you know, still. Okay, so we need to find a hero. I need a hero. So I didn't have anyone in mind. I don't know if anyone wants anyone in particular. I feel like I'm I don't think I am. Okay, I think I'm good. Campfire, the setup will be quick and easy, dude. So nice. All right, who do we got? Melanie? I don't know. What's a Lulu? I vaguely remember Lulu. Koji we haven't done in a while. Steve, welcome to chat. Are the Ascendancy bosses different than the Red Range one? Yes, they are. They work a bit different. So if you want to do the Red Range, you have to have the Red Range set. If you want to do Ascendancy, you have to have the Ascendancy set. But the heroes themselves can fight either. It doesn't matter. Can you use some / all of the Ashes Reborn stuff to play Ascendancy? The only thing that would be different is like if you're facing Ascendancy villains, Dragonborn, you have to fight them like on their board because their board's set up a little bit differently. But you can use whatever Phoenixborn you want. That doesn't matter. Who's Victoria? Oh, yeah, I remember her. Tristan. I remember Tristan. Which do you prefer? Truth be told, I don't have a preference. Ascendancy only has one villain and 2 decks as of now. So, you know, kind of whatever on that. But I like both of them. Just Red Reigns has more content now, so you can more variety. But the Ascendancy stuff is coming out with a new expansion soon to hopefully do that. There won't be Hope. That won't be Hope. Who's Issa? That won't be Issa. She's new. No offense to Issa. I've played her recently. Oh no. We have to see my stream crashes now with this band playing. Odette, we've done recently. Auric? I haven't been Auric in a while. I could do Auric. Are the Rare Range ones still worth getting? I would start with the Ascendancy core box because it's just cheaper. Like on Game Nerds, like $35 gives you 2 heroes and a villain. I would start with that. And if you like it, then if you want Red Rain stuff, you kind of have to get the first Red Rain box so you can get the correct like board to use. Because it's a bit different. Or if you just like the heroes, then yeah, just get whatever heroes that you want. I think they are because I think it's a really good game, but that's kind of just like me. Jericho for the list. Add there. All right, we're gonna try this Epicure one. So this is the deck we'll use. So I got the problem is I gotta find all these. I don't know where they are. So is it about picking up? Yeah, I think it's worth it. Personally. They also come like the boxes not only come with a villain in it, but it also comes with heroes in it too. Like a deck. And like 2 heroes in a deck you can switch in and out. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 red turtles. 3, 4, 5. The biggest issue you're gonna have is you're gonna start wanting all the dice. But you could buy them separately now. Instead of having to buy like a ton for it. Which is somewhat nice. I should probably come out with a buyer's guide for Ashes. Note to D20. Okay, what do we got in here? Okay, aspect. I might need these. The problem is like what? Oh, these are enemies. Okay, I don't need these. Play a Phoenixborn Chica. Okay, I have these all segregated weird. I don't know how I'm going to do this. This is like a really weird setup I have to organize these. I don't think it will work well, but maybe it will. All right, Auric. First, we got to get Auric out. The Awakened State. Is there only one of them? All right. So what we got? Ready spells. He doesn't use any of his cards. The Awakened State. All right. None of his cards. Interesting. They'll be getting the Red Rains box, then the sets that have the dice. So, Steven, good news. They'll never go out of print. They do print on demand for Red Rain stuff. For all Pot Hat games, they're all print on demand. So if it ever goes out of print, you can do it that way. It is a little bit more money. And allegedly, the cards are like very slightly off on color. But most people have said they're not that bad. But the more important thing is they'll be like a little bit more expensive. So just that's the one important note. But yeah, you don't have to ever worry about like trying to panic buy. Just like Marvel, just like it. Just like it. Chat. Oh wait, no, he has his realization spell. Where the heck is that? I don't have that. Wait, do I? Did I have things in the wrong spot? No, that's fair. That's fair. Hey, Beast, how's it going, man? All right, who am I playing? I don't have realization. Where did that come from? Oh my god, my things are all over the place, aren't they? Is this Bad News Bears already? Where would I put that? Would I put that in basic? Because I'm just dumb. Ready spells. Let me see if it's in there. No. Okay. The end of Agaria. So I have that. Shoot. Oh, it's going to take me a while, chat. It's going to take me a while. All right. Oh, I found it. I found it. Don't worry, chat. It was just in the other box. Okay. This is weird that I have it set up like this. I don't know what this is from. I have to organize all that later. Okay, that's fine. Why does none of my stuff make sense? Okay. What did I do? It's fine. We'll figure this out. I found the Reborn Master set for 25 steel a month ago. I was happy. It's like 180 secondhand. Jeez. That is nuts. It's stupid. Okay. Realization we found. So that's good. All right. Frostbite. What is this? A basic spell? All right. So we need ready spells. Frostbite. Surely I have this in where it should be. No, of course not. All right, this is good. This is good, chat. All right, let me check in this different deck. I don't have the big one now. I didn't buy it. It'd probably be worth it, but I didn't get it. All right, Frostbite, Summer, Summon. Swim Driver, Cinder Spirit, Wishing Wing. Cinder? Is that one of them? Oh, Cinder Spirit is one of them. All right, hold on. Summon Cinder Spirit. We're going to need some of them and a Cinder Spirit. Cinder Spirit. Summon Cinder Spirit. Is there 3 of them? Allegedly. Okay, there is. Okay, cool. We need Frostbite, Cinderwing, and Wishing Wing. I don't think they're in here. Okay. Not in there. That's fine. What are these? God, what am I doing in my life? Okay, Frostbite. We have to look for. Oh, these are okay. I get what these are now. Kind of. No, I don't. I don't understand my system. This might turn into a reorganizing stream. I think because some of these are 2 things. And that's what I have in here. Yeah, I think that's what this is. Some of these are doubles. Because they have some that you need 2 different dice. Yeah, I think that's what these are related to. Okay, so Frostbite. Has a leaf. What's the leaf? The green one, right? Alright, this is a ready spell. Come on, be in here, baby. Let's go. Let's learn this system. Son of a gun. Oh, wait, no, leaf isn't green. Be stronger across the board. That is interesting. Alright, leaf is blue. Alright, summoning spell. I think she said running through my head. Summoning spell. Oh, I'm sorry, ready spell. Frostbite. Okay, the system works. Cool. Got Frostbite. The note. Oh, it's going to be either... Wait, that makes no sense. How are we playing Frostbite? Oh, he's doing it on the other one. Okay. All right, the note is greenish. So, ready spell. Cerulean Driver. Conjurations. What is it I just said? The Wishing Wing and the Spirit. Monk Spirit? No. No. Oh my god. None of these things are where they're supposed to be. Horse and Note. That's this. That should be this. Hey, Ginger, how's it going, man? Okay. Okay. This organization is a mess. Cerulean Driver, what's the other one? Cinder Spirit we found. Wishing Wing is the time one, which is red. All right, maybe we can find that. Wishing Wing. Oh, I found that. Okay. Wishing Wing? 3 summoning a Wishing Wing? Yeah. All right, so the only one we're missing now is the Cerulean Diver. Looks like a bird. Bird law. That's not where it's supposed to be. Good. I was worried it would be. Did I accidentally push it and put it in the wrong one? I wait, Shimmer Wing? No, Wishing Wing. Okay. Chad, is this entertaining for you? Do you enjoy watching me struggle doing this? Hmm. Okay. It must be then in someone else's deck. Which is not that one. It's not that one. Okay. Okay. I would just switch now, but we've already made it so far. Abyss aspect? No, that's that. Okay. Dice reference cards, which aren't dice reference cards. Good. This is a different deck. Oh, Cerulean Diver. Okay. How many do I need? 2. And then I need to summon 2 of them. Or 3 of them. Summon. I got 3 of them, right? Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Okay, cool. That's not all where it's supposed to be. Perfect. Okay, so we got all of those. We need allies for the note symbol, which is green. And we need 3 Twilight Alchemists. Come on. Oh my god. Okay. All right. Twilight Alchemist. Oh, okay. Found 1. Good. Hey, Magic, how's it going? 2, 3. Okay, cool. Then we need action spells, generosity, new ideas, into shadows. Okay, to red. What did I just say? Action spell? To shadows. Come on. Oh, of course not. So you watch the Dice Throne? Yeah, that's fun to watch. Generosity, new ideas into shadows. Yeah, it was fun watching your stream for a bit. Bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Generosity, new ideas into shadows. All right, I feel like all these cards are in this one or two decks. Absorption? No, generosity. Okay, not in that one. But yeah, it's fun to watch a two-player game of it. That was cool. Reimagine? No, generosity to shadows and new ideas. God, chat, I don't know. Oh my god. All right. New ideas. Generosity. Generosity, two new ideas, and or two shadows, new ideas, and generosity. No. Glider. I don't know. We may need to spend time just organizing all this stuff. Because this is a mess. I don't know where anything is. Okay, these are basic cards. I don't know why they're in that section. They shouldn't be there. Okay. D20 novels? Depends. Novels is pretty organized and she knows where things are. Usually I'm more organized, but the problem is I unorganized all this stuff because I was trying to play through all the decks. And that has obviously backfired. All right. Oh, 1 second. It's also getting warm with all these lights on. Because I thought I'd be able to easily get all of these. Turns out I can't. All right. I think we have to start reorganizing because I literally can't find anything. D20 stroke is much CTV? I mean, basically. Like, I don't get how I'm missing Heart and Time. Like, I don't understand where all these cards are. Like, the unique cards thing isn't organized well. Oh, wait, two shadows. Okay, I found that. That's something. Now I need generosity and new. Oh, generosity. Okay, okay. Wait. We're on to something now. Just need one of them. And new ideas be in here. Give it to me. Okay, no. All right. We got somewhere, though. What does new ideas use? Music notes, which is here, right? Yeah, so that would be, what I say, an action spell? Oh, all right. I know where those are. Okay, cool. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Got all them. Now reaction spells. So we need red reaction spell for Fatal Strike. And what's this one? The other one. Okay. Fatal Strike. Come on. Nope. Okay. All right. Fatal Strike and Symphony of Pain. Oh, wait. Fatal Strike. Okay. Found that. I need 3 of them. 1, 2. 3. Okay. And now we need Symphony of Pain. This is it. Last 3. What does that look like? Just so I can see it. Okay. Symphony of Pain. Nope, not in that one. That's fine. I like that the viewership count actually goes up when I'm struggling. Thank you. Symphony of Pain. Nope. All right, this one. Nope. Which means it's in one of these. Oh wait, horse and snake. What's horse and snake? It's probably in that one. Red. Green and red. That's leaf. Leaf and note. What are these? It's angelic. Symphony of Pain. Let's go. Okay, 3 of them. All right, I think we're good now. Don't know why any of it is organized the way it is, but sure. All right. So now, if we did it right, we should have 30. Should. Please, for the love of God, have 30. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Oh, what am I missing? I'm sure I put somewhere something somewhere I shouldn't have. Realization. Yeah, that goes in there. He goes in there. Conjurations is 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I have an extra diver. That's fine. Conjuration. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. What am I missing? 3 realizations. Oh, wait. I did this wrong. Any tips for you guys coming up with a deck where I'm not doing 1 damage to the aspect and having my conjuration just kill? I can't seem to spawn them fast enough. The secret, I guess, is you don't want to like trade hits, right? So you want to have someone else be a cheap blocker, and then you come back and you... Wow, that's really showing up weird. There you go. So you want to have a cheap blocker so then they can attack when the other enemy is exhausted. Also, welcome Hyperion. No, I have not tried that with Magic the Gathering. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. How am I at 29 still? Bro, I'm about to play with a 29 deck. 3 realizations. Frostbite. Oh, shoot. Why do I only see 2? Nope, there's the third one. Symphony of Pain. 3. Fatal Strike. 3. New Ideas. 2. Generosity. 1. 2 Shadows. 3. Twilight Alchemist. 12. Oh no, I guess that's right. Doesn't feel right. 15. So 12. Yeah, 13, 14, 15. Can I just not count? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. No, I'm at 29 still. I'll try to show it when I do it. All right, Twilight Alchemist. 2 Shadows. 1 Generosity. 2 new spells. Fatal Strike. 3 of them. 3 Symphony of Pain. 3 Frostbite. 3 Realizations. Summon Cinder's Spirit. 3 of them. The Wing. 3 of them. 2. I mean, I have all of them. I don't know. It's fine. It's fine, chat. But yeah, I'll try to show it off what I'm doing. Maybe that'll help. All right, got a Conjuration pile. All right. Put that up there. I gotta read what happens with Ascendancy. I always forget what it starts off with. Stanima 2. Stanima 2. Behavior. Ready spell. Oh, yeah, I get their dice. Dragonborn. Where's their dice? Does she only have 1 set of aspect cards? I think so, right? Yeah, I think she just has 1. Okay. I have 2 different Oryx. After taking meditate action. I think that's the new one. start off as first player. Exhausted dice. I think we're ready to mostly go now. Thank you for bearing with me, chat. Okay. So we gotta place a randomized number of face-down aspect cards equal to Dragon Boy's threat value, which is currently 4. Oh, wait. There we go. Which is 4. And it alternates 1 and 2. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's perfect. Cool. All right, I don't think there's anything else we need to do. Just shuffle up. Oh, I gotta draw my starting 5 and then shuffle up. Okay. God, it's been a little while. Okay. All right, so for our starting 5, let's get an aspect. Get 2 aspects. Actually, we'll get 3. Let's do the Alchemist. I'm not 100% sure how you're playing Symphony of Pain. Because I don't have the snake. Unless there's something that gives it to me. We'll do that one. Hey, Infinite Team Up Box is awesome. Nice. Yeah, I don't know how we're getting the snake involved. Unless there's something that gives me something. Hey, LSU. Oh, that's right. It's something else if it's... That's right. If it's connected. That's right. That's right. Okay. Okay. So we get to go first. It's going to alternate. So we're going to do our action. Hyperion, your question didn't show up. Try it again. Sometimes it has some issues. All right, let's roll our dice, see what we got going on. Turtle. Oh, I need my cards. We have that and that. Together, compare contrast with Marvel Champions. I got you. Okay. So Marvel Champions for me is a bit quicker to set up and whatnot. This is much more like brain burny, if that makes sense. And I appreciate about this game. I do think they play very differently in the ways that they work, but like in a good way, if that makes sense. Okay, so all right, so we followed the behavior card. Cool. Roll, attack, pass. Dragon dice, that's fine. Attack, that's fine. Ready spell, that's fine. Okay, I think I generally remember. All right, so we're going to get to go first. We are player number 1. And I want to get summoning stuff out there. What is the difference with all of them? All right, so the spirit is 2/2. The bird, when its unit declares an attacker, draw one card from the bottom of your draw pile. Your active pool, place one status tokens. Now, Wishing Wing's not bad. All right, I like the idea of Wishing Wing. All right, so the first thing we're going to do with our first action is we're going to be... Oop. Okay. Is playing Wishing Wing into a ready spell slot or a spell board. It's just a main action, so we're going to use that to place that there. So that's our first action. All right, so now for them, what we have to do is first, at the start of the Dragonborn's turn, resolve the Dragonborn's status ability and then its aspect status abilities from left to right, then resolve one of the following turns. So there's this Poach at the start of Dragonborn's turn, remove one status from this card. If you do, deal one damage. There is no status on it, so we don't have to worry about that yet. Cool. So roll a, if there's any face down aspects, there is. So roll a basic dragon die and resolve the corresponding behavior. All right, so it's a basic. So attack if able. It's not able, so then we reveal. So the top one revealed is the Aegis Feathers. When this unit is destroyed, remove one exhaustion token from the leftmost aspect in the battlefield. Okay. So we'll place that there. Refocus the camera. There we go. Okay. Now with our next action... Place one card from your hand. The Alchemist isn't bad. Or we can summon the Wishing Wing. So she's a defender and is not going to attack anyone, which is good-ish. But it will be defending stuff. Let's see. Let's do... Just taking a meditate action. You may place one exhaustion token on this card. Place the first... Okay, that's not bad. We don't want to do that yet, though. Yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to play the Twilight Alchemist. So it's a main action and a note. And then when this unit comes into play, you may place one card from your hand on the bottom of your draw pile. If you do, draw 2 cards and raise 2 dice in your active pool 1 level. So main action, and we're going to spend a note. We're going to take Realization and put that in the bottom. Draw 2 cards. New ideas in Frostbite, and we get to raise 2. So let's raise this up 1 and this up 1. I think that'll be good for us right now. No, wait. No, we're not going to take a note. We're going to take one of the notes and raise it to a horse. Yeah, okay, that's better. All right, so that was our action. Again, there's no status effects, so we're going to roll a die. It's another basic. Attack if able. They are not able to attack. They're not an attacking card, so we're going to reveal the next card, which is Seer. So it's going to come with 2 status. It will be attacking a rightmost unit. All right. So you have to remember that. Status on that one. Because at the start of their turn, remove 1 status token from this unit to deal 1 damage to our Phoenixborn. Okay. A number of the Phoenixborn? Question mark? What do you mean? What's a pound sign? All right, let's go attack the rightmost unit. All right, we're going to play as our next main action, Summon Cerulean Diver. No minor action or side action, whatever it's called. Yeah, side action. We're not going to do that. All right, so now the status token is going to trigger. So remove one status token for this unit. Deal 1 damage to the opposing player's target Phoenixborn. We're the target Phoenixborn. So it's going to do 1 of our 19. Now we roll a die. Crown goes up here. Side action, activate the Dragon Spell Ready spell. The target opposing player must lower 1 non-basic die level in their active pool. We'll take a turtle and move it down to an hourglass. And then reveal the next card, which is Rapid Flight. Quick Strike. When this unit is attacking, it deals damage before units in battle with it. It's also going to attack our rightmost unit as well. Okay. Okay. Let's exhaust this unit as our main action. Spend one of these to place a Wishing Wing onto our battlefield. So he's going to come out there. As usually comes to play, if you have a turtle die in your current active pool, place 1 status token on this unit. We do have a turtle die. Okay. All right. No side action there. So we're good. Counter your stats. It should. Yeah. I appreciate that, LW. All right, so remove a status token from here. They're going to deal 1 damage. So he's up to 2. That's fine. Now we roll their behavior die. Gets another crown. So we must lower a die. We're going to lower this one down to a basic. And then we reveal. Yeah, reveal. Dragon Rage. When this unit is declared as an attacker. Okay, we'll deal with that later. All right, so they're going to start attacking us soon. My sweatshirt again. Hey, Tony. Guys, pretty weak hero. Is it just very fun for you? Do you feel the she's strong? She's strong. The problem is I feel like people play her wrong. Honestly, the biggest gripe I have is that people attach the sword over and over when they're not ready to immediately take it off. That's generally what I see people doing when they say she's bad. I mean, look, I'll be honest. She's not like the most powerful hero. She's really not. But the weakest? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But yeah, I feel like people just don't do her attachment like in the most efficient order. Really quick. I just need to see something. When I attack them, what do they have to roll to block it? Does anyone remember? So did my music just stop? Oh, it's Kid Rock. If I wanted to get in the Ashes, what should I get? Get Ascendancy. Start with that. Especially now you can get on sale pretty cheap. Why is this hard to find? Oh, there we go. That. If basic is rolled, the Dragon Board will declare itself as the guard. Any other symbol is rolled, there is no guard. Okay. Basic, it is the guard. Okay. Cool. But yeah, get Ascendancy. It's the best way to start. And then when a new expansion comes out, we get that too. And then just work from there. But like Red Rains, like all the Phoenixborn will work for everything else, but the enemies are like segregated. So like these enemies cards won't work with anything else. If that makes sense. Like any other enemy cards. Okay. So our turn, they're going to start attacking us. This enemy's not going to attack anything yet. So this one's going to be attacking our rightmost unit, which is going to be this one. Which would be our wing, which isn't terrible. I mean, they're just going to start taking out my guys, which is rough. But I don't have anyone strong. If I summon people now... Ugh. Alright, I do want to take out this one. Now I think about this. Yeah, okay. So we want to take out this left one. The reason being is because it's a shield card. It's going to hit back for 1, which is fine. But when this card exhausts and we take this out, it's going to remove an exhaustion token, and I don't want it to basically attack twice. So we're going to use Wishing Wing and attack for 1 onto here. So when I attack an unexhausted unit, they attack each other at the same exact time, unless a card like states that it doesn't. So they each hit for 1. It's going to knock out my unit. When his unit is destroyed, you may draw up to 1, or you may draw up to X cards, which is 1 for me. And they're dead. This card is dead and it has a blood of 1, which means we deal 1 damage. Now, she didn't try to block it or anything because it's a defensive card, so that's why. All right, so that's my turn. Now the Seer is going to go. Again, they're not going to roll any dice right now because there's no face down cards. So the Seer is going to attack. They have 3 attack, 2 life, 2 blood, and they're attacking my rightmost unit. I only have 1 unit. So we're each going to attack each other at the same exact time. 1 damage here. 1 damage to my guy knocks him out. So he's dead, which is sad. And the Seer is exhausted. So now it's important that the Seer is exhausted because when I attack with future cards and I hit it, they won't hit me back. This is like the trickiest thing with Ashes that you need to know. If they're exhausted, they won't hit you back. And vice versa. My guy was exhausted. It wouldn't hit back. Now, when I defend against their attack, I get exhausted, but they don't. It's just like a weird hiccup rule that they have for PvE, so you can't like exploit the game too much. All right. We're going to main action. I'm just going to take some hits. We're going to main action Cinder Spirit to put it on our spell board. And that's it. Now it's going to go. This one is going first. Or not first. This one is going because the other one's exhausted. So it's attacking my rightmost unit, which is none. So it's going to attack my Phoenixborn. When its unit is attacking, it deals its damage before the unit it's battling with, which would be important to note. It's going to deal 2 damage onto my Phoenixborn. So I have 4 damage. I have 19 life. Now, really quick, I'm going to play a reaction spell that says, so we'll pay it with a horse. Of course. You may play the spell after 1 or more wounds are placed on your Phoenixborn as a result for attack, which was happened. Deal 2 damage to the target unit or Phoenixborn that opponent controls. So I'm going to deal it to the unit itself and knock it out because it only has 1 health. So it's going to get knocked out. It has 1 blood. Blood just means we deal damage also onto here too. All right, so they got 2 units left. This unit is going to attack my leftmost unit. And it's going to place a status unit or a status token on Scartha, which stinks. So what does status on this do? If you do deal 1 damage to your opposing to the leftmost unit or their target Phoenixborn. Okay. Does Cerulean Diver or Spirit have 2 life? The Spirit has 2 life. The Diver has 1. All right, we're going to exhaust this one. as our main action and place one status unit on it. Or status token on it, sorry. Then as a side action, we could spend an hourglass and a basic one to move one status token from the spell that you control onto a unit. Oh, shoot. I don't control a unit yet. I can't do that. Okay, that's fine. That's just going to happen. Dragon Rage is going to attack me for 4. So this is 8 total damage on me. 5, 6, 7, 8. And they're exhausted. And one status token goes onto her. All right, now it's our turn. I'm going to play Frostbite as another ready spell. Put that there. Okay, they're going to go. They're going to remove this and deal 1 damage to my Phoenixborn. So up to 9 damage. So I have only 10 life left. And that's it. That's all they could do. They're not going to pass. So they are done. And now it's just us doing our thing. So what we'll do is we'll main action the diver in using a musical note to play the diver. And then side action, we'll spend these and remove a status token onto here. And if you do, place a Cinder Spirit Conjuration onto your battlefield. Okay. So that was my main and my side action. They can't do anything, right? They pass. They're done. So now it's our turn. All right. We're going to have the diver try to attack the seer, right? So we're trying to attack it for 1. We're going to see if they block it. They don't. So it's 1 damage here. They only have 2 life. They don't hit me back because they're already exhausted. So they're knocked out with their 2 life, and they have 2 blood. So 2 more damage goes in there. Their turn, they pass. Oh, I'm sorry. After this, we get to draw the bottom card from our pile for dive 1. Realization. During the draw card step, you may draw 1 additional card. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, yeah, okay. If you draw piles empty, shuffle. Okay, interesting. Side action, we'll put this into our spell board. So our spell board's maxed out, but we can stack cards underneath them. All right, so we'll have our Cinder Spirit trying to do 2 damage onto this Dragon Rage card. Instead, it goes here. She takes 2 damage. So that's 6 up to there. And then that's it. That is it. They're going to pass. I'm going to pass. Really quick. All right, so roll dice. So we do recover. All right, so we did our actions. So we recover, remove exhaustion, and exhaust dice. So we're going to exhaust these dice. Everyone's unexhausted, including them. And that's good. Now the dragon phase, which I always forget exactly what they do. So I want to look this up to make sure we get this right. So, the Dragon Board discards all its cards it does not control. Place 1 status token on the Dragon Board for each face-up aspect. So, it gets a status. Okay. Replenish aspects. It goes up to its threat. Its threat is 4. Okay. I think we're good there. Resolve the bottom text of the Dragon Spell's Ready ability. Okay. So its Ready spell states, deal 1 damage to all opposing player units. Oh my god. Okay. So 1 here. This card gets knocked out. Move this spell from the game. Progress to 2. Alright, so we got 2. They're now first player. We will now roll our dice. Time, turtle time. Oops, that was time. Horse is the highest. Basic, time, basic, music notes. We draw up to 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Cool. And then now we continue. I forgot when you place threat on there. When they get more threat. That I can't remember. I guess we don't have to worry about it until we have to worry about it. Yeah, I don't think we have to worry about it yet. I think it'll tell us when we do. Okay. So now it's their turn. They do have this. So remove 1 status token for this card. If you do, deal 1 damage to your opposing leftmost unit. Sweet. So that's dead. Cool. That's that. Then they have face down cards. So we're going to roll a die. It's a horse. Reveal and attack with the reveal aspect if able. Is it just that? Okay. So, oh my god. Okay, when this unit declares an attack, replace 1 status. Okay, so that's going to attack. It's going to deal 4 damage to me. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I'm up to 13 and replace a status token on it. Okay. Cool. That's great. Okay. Let's put this alchemist into play using a music note. Jeez. When it comes to the play, you may place 1 card from your hand on the bottom of your draw pile. We're going to put new ideas on the bottom. You get to draw 2. Okay. And raise 2 dice active levels. So we'll raise these up 1 level. All right, so those remain. No side actions yet. Yeah, no side actions. Okay, so it's their turn. They're just going to deal to our leftmost. Oh my god. Okay, that was dumb. Whatever. This rolls Crown, which is going to be activate the Dragonspawn Ready ability, which is deal 1 damage to your opposing players or Phoenixborn. So it's going to be our Phoenixborn. And then we're going to reveal, and then we place a status token on it. And these all go off. Oh my god. What are the odds of getting all of those? Okay. Okay. That's not a great sign. So let's do if I discard that Dragon Rage, does it count as blood? I think it does, right? It doesn't say. Does anyone know that off the top of my head? So I play this discard card, right? Discard a target exhausted unit. They're a unit. I could discard it, but I don't know if I get the blood for that. I don't think it does, but I just bought this game. Yeah, I don't remember. I feel like you only get blood when you defeat it. All right, take care, CyberJace. Yeah, it's only when it's destroyed. And then you would discard it. The last thing you do is discarding, so we're just skipping to the last thing. Okay. I mean, we'll probably do that, just there's no reason to do it yet. All right, we need some basic defenders out there. So we'll do this. Use a note or a hourglass, sorry. Place a wishing wing. Which because play, we do have this. Place one status token on this unit. Okay. That's it. Just gonna knock it out. That does that. That knocks this out. Jeez Louise. I get to draw a card. Yeah, the frostbite. They roll a die. It's a basic attack if able. Unfortunately, we are. It's gonna deal 4 damage. So we're up to 18. Jesus. We're gonna get skunked because of these cards. 16, 17, 18. Okay. I need a cheap block out there. No, because that's just, well, yeah, this will be fine. No, we can't do that. So we have to do this. I'll use a music note. I think we're gonna lose, chat. Cerulean Diver. Okay. This is gonna be it, probably. All right. Reveal, attack with revealed 1. Oh, we have to do this. Just deals 1 damage. Because I can't have it attack my Phoenixborn. Radiant Flash. When this unit comes into play, the target opposing player must lower 1 power die in their active pool 2 levels if they cannot place 1 stat. Okay. We can move this down 2. That's fine. Oops. Okay. Main action, we're going to put something under... Nah, this is going to be it. Put it under Wishing Wing. God, there's not enough allies in here. We needed the cheap blocks. Yeah, that's going to be it. So this attacks 4. And then we're dead. I mean, if we had one more round, we could have then exhausted this to put time to put another Wishing Wing into play to at least have a blocker out there for this one. And then maybe I've done something. I don't know. God, that deck was rough. Like, I like what they were trying to do, but just felt like we couldn't do anything. I mean, I would have been able to play the Frostbites out there soon. And then done all them. Start using them to start just dealing damage to units and like taking out one of these. Summon a spirit to dump more damage, maybe. But yeah, the Cinder Spirit's tough because we can't move a status token unless we do it already out there, and then would have done it, and it would have probably would have worked a little bit better, but that still would have been rough. Oh, God, that was a mess, chat. Oh well. Say la vie. I will say though, the precons that they have are generally pretty good. And this was not. I mean, this wasn't a precon; it was a pre-built deck, so it was kind of whatever. Unfortunately. Oh well. Oh well. All right, chat. Well, that was that. Unfortunately. So anyway. Yeah, God, that was rough. She's also rough. I should have maybe done a Red Rains thing. That might have been easier-ish. I don't really know. But yeah, anyway, hopefully you enjoyed the playthrough of this. I wish I had made like another round or two. I think we would have been all right in like a round. Maybe done our spells a bit differently, but oh well. All right, chat. We're gonna get out of here then. Appreciate you all. Thanks for hanging out. Hopefully I answered some questions and whatnot. And yeah, we should be live Friday. I have no idea what we're doing. I have no idea what it is yet, but we'll figure something else out. And yeah, I think that's it. God, that stunk. Anyway, hopefully you all take care. Have a good one. Thanks for hanging out, and I will see you all Friday. Take care.